What's up, Barrys? We got the one and only. The legend.
The most infamous fool out there.
ID's number one. Let me get a shot with homie, dog. Woo! Straight up, dog. I think he's the number one raza influencer right now. Straight up. All that stuff. All that, dog. You have a thing?
Yeah, going there.
I didn't want you to disrespect my boy Fu Camille like that.
Oh.
But then he said influencer. I was like, all right.
No. Well, he was when he was behind the scene, but now you're carrying the torch for your Batman now, G.
Gotta do it, bro. Gotta do it for the
ain't no conversation if I want to see the boy win.
Nah,
yeah.
When you have your own motion, then you ain't tripping off that.
All right, man.
Salud or what?
Salud.
All right, you know what?
My boy don't believe in manifestation.
Lord, we'll believe in Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. Thank you, Father, for another day, another life, homie. Come here, cheers. Come on, dog.
Oh, wait.
Woo!
That was nothing, bro.
That was
Keep
nothing.
going, low key.
Ooh, you want another one?
Nah.
A little to go one?
Go for another one.
I see his eyes, bro. I'm like, oh, man. He just
He's
came from the
dangerous,
top.
bro. He always tries to match people. That's the problem with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's his problem.
He's like, nah, he got one. He got shot for shot, bro, all the time, bro.
Can you hear me?
That's his deal.
You guys sound good.
See if I can hear myself. Yo. Yeah. No, I'm good right now. Thank you. Just one right now.
Shit, what brings you out here in the West, fool? Doing your rounds or
You know what
what?
I'm saying, bro? We were just
Making
doing
deals?
some little interviews, bro. Locking in some more contracts, bro.
Oh,
Trying to,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? Trying to do some big things, bro.
See you, fool.
You know what I'm saying? I really came to see you fools, though.
That's right.
That was my number one. Especially this fool right here.
Of course, fool. Compa Red over here doing it up. He's backing no jumper, too.
Me and this fool were talking about, like, yo, we got a pod, bro. It's been a while.
And we were like, always miss each
Damn.
other. You know, he comes, I'm over here on a bender, this, that. And last time he came was for like Fuerza Regida thing, huh? It was like their concert. And I was on a sick one.
Let's not talk about that one, bro.
Yeah,
That fool
I
was-
couldn't even talk. I was always like this. Hey, boo, what's up, dog? my job was going everywhere, but it was dope, though. I felt bad that we didn't get to do no work, but now he came.
Yeah.
Because I know he's on tour. He's on
You're
tour.
on tour right now, fool.
Yeah, he's on tour. We're the first stop.
Last time I seen you, what, 6 months ago? How long has it been? I mean, what's new for you since the last 6 months?
You know what I'm saying, bro? I've been trying to focus more on like doing news, but like in different, like, you know what I'm saying, different spaces.
Yeah.
That we get like a little bit out of the Mexican community.
Hey, fuck
and
with
then
that.
like we bring all the fans, and then we bring those fans to the Mexican
be
community.
global,
you know what I'm
right?
saying? And
Yeah.
the Mexican community gets bigger, bro.
Also, you're trying to cross
do it.
over. You're trying to cross over like Peso Pluma.
Well, like we cross over, but then like we take over. You know what I'm
of
saying?
course,
You know what I'm
fool.
saying? So like that's how it should be, bro. So
And then
we already paved the way.
Off the top, I know you were so anti-Venezuelans, and then today the homie went viral for
saw that.
for not wanting Venezuelans
It
around.
wasn't like that. Fool.
It
They
was,
asked
it
me,
was.
It's like, man, it was,
I like
hey,
Venezuelans.
I
Go
got,
I like Venezuelans. They're cool.
Go for it.
they cool, you know. I love all my brown brothers, you know, all my Latinos, but it's just, you asked me a question, I was being wrong.
And what's your take now? Trump's 5 months into the presidency. How do you guys see it? What would you rate Trump right
I
now?
want to see what you guys say.
Oh,
He's good.
like, all right.
He's just throwing on my
He's
meat,
like, I'm
dog.
crossing
You're
over.
the guest, dog. I'll say it after you. I gotta have manners.
You
Let
know,
the guest talk.
look, me and my dad were having a conversation on this the other day. We were like, damn, bro, like, you know, like it all looked good until like he started doing, you know, like he started going like overboard. You know what I'm saying?
Until he did what he promised he was gonna do.
Se está pasando de verga.
You know, I just didn't think he was gonna go that overboard though, way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
He hasn't really done shit, huh? Just deport,
just
right?
look, to be honest though, bro, like Obama deported more than anybody
you're
of all
right.
time, bro. So like that's why like Trump is like saying I'm gonna do it, but Obama did
Well,
it.
this
You know what I'm saying?
secretly,
I think the difference is Obama, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Obama's deporting criminals.
Criminals more.
I think Trump is like pulling up like
On workers,
to hard
fool.
workers to their job to deport.
Yeah, gardeners.
I
all
don't know.
that
That's
shit.
what they just, the media. It might be fake news. No?
Well, that's what every Trump supporter says when they hear something they don't like. When they hear something they don't like, it's fake news.
No, I'm just saying. It might
So
be.
are-
You're sounding like
are you
liberals
or not?
now.
No, I didn't even vote, fool.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah,
Yeah,
you were.
like,
You were in the
I'm
best
telling you, I have my nuts. I can tell you.
You never made it into the voting place?
Nah.
I remember this fool was calling me, bro, how do I vote, bro? I'm trying to
Hey, why
vote.
you burning me up?
But he didn't tell me who he was voting for. I told him, who are you voting for? He said, oh, my vote's actually confidential, bro. I said, all right, well, I respect it, wait.
Hey, it had to be, you know, but I've never voted though.
But same here, bro. Same here.
But it was our choices was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you your take on Diddy, fool. Have you been covering that?
I got a lot of stories on Diddy, bro. I got a lot of inside information on Diddy.
Oh,
I ain't gonna
shit.
lie,
Oh,
bro.
so you were there at the freak off.
I wasn't at the Diddy parties, but I know some fools that got invited, but
Yeah.
they saw some stuff, bro. But they had to sign NDAs though, which is like they told me stuff, but like it's
So you can say it. Yes.
I mean, it's information that they couldn't share to the media. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't like want to burn these fools out. But it's pretty much already all the information that's in the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think he was piping down fools? Him
Bro,
himself?
he's piping down midgets, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He was
But
looking
no
piping down
boundaries and
midgets.
shit.
But they had to be Mexican though.
What?
Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the inside like information, bro. They had to be Mexican. Like he has like a thing for like,
Enanos?
Mexican midgets, like, low-key, bro.
Damn, I gotta watch out.
Enanos, wey.
Hold on, question. 44. If you were the judge, how many years would you give Diddy?
Oh.
Because, I mean, let's be real. Like, he was on some freaky gay shit, but being freaky and being gay isn't a crime, right?
I mean,
Oh, I mean,
gay-
to 44 it might be, right?
Nah, it just depends. It just depends what country you're in. You know what I'm saying? But hey, in the United States, you know what I'm saying?
What's a fair sentence to you, though, for Diddy?
Well, it's because if he's R-wording people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
R-word, then
Yeah.
then it's not consensual. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But,
okay,
but
yeah,
now
yeah,
if it's
okay.
consensual, it's like, well, what did he do wrong?
Ah.
But see, the thing about it is he was doing the Bill Cosby. He was dropping
Yeah,
pills in the drinks, and then he was
Ooh.
going crazy. You know what
Está
I'm saying?
pasando de verga.
Allegedly, allegedly. So that's where he went wrong, bro.
Oh, I didn't know he
No,
was
man.
on some Bill Cosby shit. I didn't know that.
I was in Bill Cosby stuff, bro.
I thought bro was just a freak. Like, and I always said, like, just give him, like, 3 years for putting hands on Cassie and, like, but not a Rico, though.
Not
know?
life, not life. I would say like 10.
But that R word, if he's doing that, then that's different.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows something.
Give that fool like a cool more than minimum decade.
Yeah, 20. Give him a little 20.
Girl,
You know what I mean?
algo leve.
Something for the West
You
Side.
think
you know?
Obama was in the Diddy parties?
Fool, if LeBron James was there, bro.
Yeah, LeBron James.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
you think of everybody
Fucking,
there.
I
And
think,
LeBron was probably getting it too.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard Steve Harvey's name came in there.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
recently, that was kind of wild. Like, his name came in there, like, weird. And then they do have videos of him praising baby oil, too. So it's like, what the fuck was going on there?
Oh, shit.
God damn. I don't
There's
know.
a Mexican food that just became a billionaire recently, and I heard that he was part of them too. It starts with a B, but I'm not gonna say his name.
A Mexican billionaire?
But I'm not gonna say who the person is. But it was like alleged talks. You know what I'm saying? But I can't.
Jimmy
say.
O'Meara?
That's
Nah. Hell
J,
nah.
fool.
Oh.
A B.
With a B. Not with a B.
Public
know,
schools.
it's-
Public schools.
The shot got me. dog.
Brahim?
I can't say. I can't say. Wait, I
Bad
can't
Bunny.
say.
Bad Bunny. He's getting diddied out.
I can see that.
I can
Yeah,
see
me
that.
too.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Actually.
he was kissing fools on stage.
Yeah, he was kissing fools on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bad Bunny's gay.
What's your stance on Bad Bunny these days?
I think Bad Bunny had his run, bro, but it's time for the Mexicans to take over. You already saw Fuerza Regia's taking him over on the #1 charts, bro. So it's the
Yeah.
Mexicans' time to shine. You know what I'm saying? Fuerza Regia.
Well, to be fair, it's like on the 20th week for Bad Bunny, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
do you think Fuerza Regia sold his soul?
Hold up, before we get in there, right? Because Bad Bunny,
Fuerza Regia.
because you brought up Mexicans coming up and
Yeah,
the Bad
yeah.
Bunny shit. Like a year ago or 2 years ago, Bad Bunny, like people were saying he was throwing shots at Mexicans.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, because in his songs he was like, "Yo no soy Charo," like, you know, Charo is the Mexican.
yeah,
like he was throwing like little sideways shit at the Mexican community. Like
I
you
didn't
feel
catch
like
that. I didn't know.
Yeah, you feel like Bad Bunny kind of maybe sees like Mexicans as like some sort of like threat to his career.
Do
coming
Puerto
up.
Ricans not like Mexicans?
no, hell no.
Nah,
Puerto
it's tough.
Ricans,
Do we get
Tough.
along?
I think Puerto Ricans haven't.
It's a one-sided beef, really.
It's a one-sided beef.
Yeah.
I don't think Puerto Ricans have done enough, like how Mexicans have done.
We're the
Really
most influential Latinos.
Influential food. The taco is a national food now of the United States. Have you heard about that?
Everybody wants to be Mexican, bro.
Everybody, fool.
Like, that's the truth about
Everybody
it, bro.
wants to be.
That's why, like, with Puerto Ricans, like, I have a lot of Puerto Rican homies, but they're always like, bro, like, put me onto the lingo. I'm
Put me
like,
into the lingo.
I thought y'all were the cool ones. Like, nah, bro, y'all are the cool ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're the cool ones, bro.
Now we're the cool ones.
And I think, like, even blacks acknowledge that, too. Like, we're the cool ones.
So you feel like for sure Mexicans are
That's
like
what we're here for, baby.
Click that clip.
Let me get a shot, dog. Let's go. Tip fund this shit right now.
Bro,
Bro.
go
Fresh
for
new
Raiders
jersey
gonna
and
crash
everything,
out.
fool. That's a UFC one. That way, it's fire, fool.
would you say it's safe to say like in 2025 Mexicans are like the ones who are like paving the way for like to influence the new
Latinos for sure.
like they influence the world or the United States at least?
I think it's gonna take one more big superstar, bro. Cause I think we already got the Peso Pluma.
You think it takes a rapper, maybe? Because we had one, right, that kind of like fumbled it a little bit. Tekashi.
We had Tekashi. It's a lot of like half breeds. Like Tekashi's Puerto Rican, Mexican, and then you also had Yeet, who's like I think half white, half.
I feel
Mexican.
like he doesn't embrace his Mexican heritage.
he does.
though.
He's kind of like ashamed.
What about
of it.
Lil Pump?
That feels like a fuck. He's like
like
a
a
Cuban.
whitewash.
He's
Colombian,
He's
no?
Cuban or Colombian or some shit.
Cuban.
No, Lil Pump's Mexican.
We had SPM as well. You know, it seems like
don't know.
every time we have a star,
I know what he's trying to do. I know what he's trying to do.
it seems like
I know what he's trying to do. Yeah.
it seems like every time we have a star, they kind of got to fumble it, right? SPM, 6ix9ine, Lefty.
No.
Lefty's gonna be so mad that you put him in that same conversation as SPN.
No, well they're saying he fumbled it, right? Because he got denied access to go perform with Kendrick. He just got left off the tour with Santa Fe, Bravo, Jeezy, Peso. There's a lot of things that are.
He looks sad, right?
There's a lot of things that are going
bad.
bad because of
Yeah,
his
bro.
habits. Let's keep it 100.
Yep.
That's what's holding him back, bro. It's
himself, right?
It's the drugs.
The
bro.
battle for himself.
That's what on. It's because there always used to be like a limit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I don't know if maybe Lefty just doesn't know his limit yet. But it's like that's why there's a thing with self-control. That's why I think this fool's like starting to master the self-control stuff. That's why I highly respect this fool.
Yeah, for that's what I'm telling you, Lefty, put down the pookie, dog. Just put it down.
Like he might,
Allegedly.
like my boy Compa Raider, like yeah, he takes some shots every now and then, bro. But fool, this fool, like we all know the real story of why this fool's like actually sober.
Wait, I don't.
It's like a lot of money involved, bro. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now I know.
I don't know if he's ready to say that.
I remember.
but-
I think I remember.
Hey,
now.
I mean, I'm getting paid 30 bands, dog.
to stay sober, yeah.
Stay
Fire.
sober, dog.
Bro, one band a day, bro, to stay sober.
One band a day?
I don't think a lot of people will be able to do it, bro, to be honest with you.
Look, I'm saving all that shit to buy a big bolsita. Straight up, dog. That's the real plan.
For real?
Yeah, it's the real plan.
June, right? June?
Yeah, June 24. I'm
24.
gonna buy a fucking kilo. That's right.